The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Jesus began to show his disciples that he must go to Jerusalem and undergo great suffering at the hands of the elders and the chief priests and be killed, and on the third day be raised. And Peter took Jesus aside, and began to rebuke him, saying, God forbid it, Lord, this must never happen to you. But he turned and said to Peter, Get behind me, Satan. You are a stumbling block for me. For you are thinking not as God does, but as humans do. When Jesus told his disciples, If anyone wants to become my follower, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whoever wants to save their life will lose it, and whoever loses their life for my sake will find it. For what will it profit anyone to gain the whole world but to forfeit their life? Or what will be anyone who give in return for their life? For the Son of Man is to come with his angels and in the glory of his Father, and then he will repay each according to their work. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
I don't think that there's a parent today who is not proud of their children. They want to see their children receive rewards, especially from the schools they attend. And it filters on down to the awards at sports banquets or musical competitions, even see your child's name on the marquee for the school drama. It is the same with awards of all award programs. For who doesn't sit down and watch the Academy Awards or the Tonys on television? Now, in order to receive all these rewards, those individuals had to go through great exercises, they had to study hard, practice long, and be disciplined. Most or all of these disciplines had their start in the family and or the schools and or in the hockey rink. Think of the family at home, learning our manners, learning our language. Can I add, learning about our faith? Or in school, learning to work with one's classmates, learning the rules and regulations and studying hard. Everything we do in life, we learn about the right relationships and how to strive to do better. In each generation, timeless values are passed down: honor, respect for the elderly, work ethic, and our faith. However, our current system of values seems to be out of proportion. For example, family life does not seem to be the same as it was a generation ago. Honor and commitment, respect for our neighbors, work ethics, and the passing on of faith, though not in all cases, seems to be eroding. Whereas the emphasis on earthly goals, such as wealth and temporal goods, seems to be growing. And this is the error. As Catholics, as Christians, our rewards, our awards, and our goals are not received here on earth. Our rewards, our awards, and our goals should not be centered on this world or aimed for this life. As Catholics, our rewards, our goals, and our goals are to be centered in our faith, in our relationship with Jesus Christ, who points us towards our rewards, our goals, and our goals that are beyond this earth, towards heaven, to the everlasting life. And all of our relationships begin in the family, as we have the common Father. And it is God the Father who wants us to conform to correct relationships that not only include moms and dads, brothers and sisters, peers and neighbors, but a relationship that includes Him, as we cannot do anything without Him. Every day we see relationships, hatred and destruction, treating of others with contempt instead of treating others with love. We see relationships based solely on goods and possessions and on how individuals want to build their kingdoms here on earth rather than centering on the kingdom of heaven. Our relationships must be relationships based on love, and that is found in a genuine relationship with Jesus Christ, a love that translates into service, respect, gratitude, and communion with others. By being kind-hearted to the poor, the unfortunate, the afflicted, and being thankful to God for all the benefits He's given us. For that we should be grateful. We should be humbled, indeed grateful. A right relationship where we acknowledge that everything we have is from God, who alone places those individuals in our lives in order that we may love them as He loves us. If we are strong, we help the weak. And if we're weak, we receive with grace all of our assistance. For us who are strong, we must protect the weak, especially our children, from evil, to teach them to do good works, because like twigs of a tree, the young are easily influenced. And all who teach, parents, educator, religious, or even our own leaders, now all must teach with deep love, with the greatest of patience, and most of all, profound humility. It is through the Eucharist that we receive our strength to be molded and transformed, to be the best parents, to be the best educators, to be the best of coaches, the best of example for others, especially for our children and our neighbors and our co-workers. Molded and transformed until our lives are conformed to Christ. Our Eucharist invites us to lead lives of holiness and prayer. Today, we are not here at a graduation ceremony, nor are we at awards banquets or at the Academy Awards. We are at Holy Mass. We've been invited to the wedding banquet each and every time we attend Holy Mass, and it is Jesus who sends us the invitation. Jesus knows we're weak. He knows that we are sinners, yet He, who never stops inviting us to come forward to receive Him in our Eucharist. In our Gospel, Jesus says, "If anyone wants to become a follower of mine, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me." This is our Eucharist. This happens every time, each and every time we celebrate the Holy Mass. We who are weak are invited to come forward and to sit next to Jesus. We're invited to sit next to Jesus, to sit at the same table with Him, not only for today, but for eternity, that day when we will be invited to the eternal banquet in heaven.